Okay. Oops, I forgot to go grab a drink first. One sec. Okie dokes. Holy crap, I have 7, 8, 9, 10, 31 packs to open. Nice, 31 packs. What was I gonna do before this? I've entered all the codes. All right, let's see. Hi, T-Pain. T-Pain, do you play? Or like, do you still play?
You've already lost. You just don't know it yet.
Oh, I got a Planeswalker. If you would draw a card while your library has no cards in it, you win the game instead. What? What? Crazy. Hey, Alton. Haven't in a few sets. Okay. Alton, is it finished downloading? Have you tried it out yet? So Kobat sent me a link with a bunch of free packs to get. I just redeemed all the codes, so now I have a bunch of packs to open. Kind of. I'm still trying to figure it out. That's kind of why I played so much yesterday. I was trying out all the different colors, trying to see what I feel like I like or what's my style. Like, I really do like white. I really like blue. I really like red. I tried to make a white-blue 50-50 and it didn't work out well. I've started to build on my white deck, but I noticed that I win more games with a red deck. So I'm still a little unsure. I still kind of need to figure it out. I've been experimenting with red since last night and this morning. So right now I'm trying to see if maybe I want to make red work or if I can try for like a red-white. I don't know. I had to remove 2 cards in my deck because they were banned. Yeah. Yeah, I actually just opened a pack yesterday, right before this, with a card that I wanted to add to the white deck, but it's a historic card. So I was like, what does that mean? I'm guessing I can't play it in certain modes. 3 damage target. This costs 2 mana. Deals 3 damage to target creature, scry 1. I don't know if this is something I want to add to my deck. This is not bad, but... Hey Ty, thanks. How you doing? Can't play in standard. Oh, so you can't even use it in standard play? Alright then. Hey Dag! Yeah, new addictions for real. How are you doing, Dag? I haven't been on 14 at all. I've just been addicted to this. Historic is all sets. Standard is a rotating set that you're allowed to play with. I see. Well, that sucks. I'm good, Ty. I'm good. Thanks for asking. Glad you're doing well. Of course, Dag. What are you guys up to? What's this one? Tap target permanent. If it's an artifact, destroy it. I feel like I haven't experimented too much with artifacts yet either. So I've also been staying away from those cards. This isn't too bad. Gideon's Sacrifice. Choose a creature or planeswalker you control. All damage that would be dealt this turn to you and permanents you control is dealt to the chosen permanent instead if it's still in the battlefield. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, next one. You're trying to write a paper instead of procrastinating. What did your paper do? Is it due tonight? By midnight. What is? Put 2/1/1 counters on an army you control. If you don't control one, create a 0/0 black zombie army creature token first. Okay. Oh, menace means that they can't be blocked except by 2 or more creatures. Wow. Okay. Okay. Maybe? Good luck. I hope you finish it by tonight. You still have a lot of time. That was really loud. Hold on. That was really loud. Maybe... Actually, maybe I can keep it here. And tweak this a little bit. Okay, let's try that. Why procrastinating is bad. Whoa. Combat damage to a player or planeswalker, you may discard any number of cards. If you do, draw that many cards and add that much mana. Until end of turn, you don't lose this mana as steps and phases end. Until end of turn? Oh, so this is just for one turn. Sometimes I get so tripped up over their English. And data governance? The pack you're opening is the last set I played. I see. I see. Yeah, I was going off the list that Kovac gave me, and then the first couple of packs, which I think includes this one, supposedly says it expired in July of 2020, but it still worked. So, read the cards like how you would read contracts. Yeah, Lava has mentioned that they were written by lawyers. Sometimes I just need to read it a couple times, and I'm like, wait a second, what does that mean? Hey, Rosie, how you doing? I used to spend $600 a month on real cards, so I've been trying my best to stay away from this game. I know, it's such an expensive hobby. This is a lot. This is a lot to unpack. So, basically, I'm killing time until I have to meet up with Lava in the afternoon. We're gonna try to hit up a collectibles place where they also sell cards and stuff. And until then, we're just gonna unpack cards. Hard work often pays off after a time, but laziness always pays off now. Yeah. Do you make your own decks or do you use a deck builder? So I don't know how to use a deck builder. I feel like I'm still so new that like I've been creating my own decks just based off of what I've understood and what I've tried so far, or I just try to use the default mono decks and I try to tweak it to what I want and what I don't want. So that's how I've been doing it so far. I think tonight Lava's supposed to teach Ollie and I how to like properly build decks. So there's that. So far, I just kind of feel like, is this a good addition? Will this add to my combos in my deck? If so, then great. If not, then I'm just not gonna do it. Because I've now been through putting too many cards that I like in a deck and not getting my combos that I need because everything's just all over the place. So yeah, I need to find a balance. No, we're not playing a game right now. We're just unpacking stuff, okay? Trust me, I've gotten owned many times. I don't need to lose again right now. I've been on a 2-game winning streak this morning, and I'm gonna keep it that way for now. I think you'd all be bullying me with your decks, okay? You're killing time unpacking cards electronically until you go to a shop to buy cards to unpack pretty much. I am enjoying this, Metasmith. How are you? This is really fun. Some good deck builder sites. So I know like Kovacs just showed me a deck that he's using. So I just learned this morning that, you know, people put together decks that, and they put it up here so that you can build it yourself. But I feel like I still don't really know the game and all the cards and stuff well enough to utilize it. Not to mention, I probably would have to spend time / money to get the cards, right? The specific cards. If I want to try out a deck that's already like pre-built on this like site or whatever. And the rejects interact with each other. I see, I see. I see. I think what's cool is starting off with this, they make you go through this color challenge so that you have to play each deck against every color. So like, for example, I used white to play every color, I used black to play every color, etc., etc. And that really did help me understand the style of each of them. When Lava first explained it and I hadn't played yet, he was just like, oh, red stands for this or black stands for this. I was just kind of like, okay. But then after playing it, it's like, okay, now I get it. Now I get it. Let's see, where did I leave off this one? I don't really know if I want to add that. Mixed color decks? Oh gosh, I made the mistake of right off the bat after finishing everything, I tried to build a deck with every single color. That was a terrible mistake. And then even doing a dual color deck, I'm still having a little bit of trouble. So that's why I'm just gonna stick with mono for now. But then with mono, I don't know. I don't know which one I like or that is exactly my style. They each have their pros and cons for sure. And you know, like Lava mentioned, if one deck can get rid of everything, the game would be too easy. But because of this whole, it's like when I play white, I hate playing against blue. When I play red, usually I hate playing against green. Like there's always another color for sure that's a weakness that I hate playing against. So then I can't decide. Yeah, they're all great. They're all great. Hey, John C. Yeah, I've been kind of addicted to Magic. And then I wish like the deck that Lava built me can just be imported into Arena, but it can't. So the deck I play is Rainbow. I'm assuming that means like you have every color in it. This costs 3 mana. When Prison Realm enters the battlefield, exile target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls until Prison Realm leaves the battlefield. Oh! But this costs 3 mana. But I already have pacifism. Which costs 2 or 3? I don't know. I have to go check it out. Let me jot this down. I'm gonna forget. So I need to check out. And I don't even know these cards whether I can use them in standard decks or not right now. Let me write this down real quick. So I want to check out Prison Realm later and see if I want that. I'm trying 60 cards. I'm kind of going over. So I don't really know. Like right now my deck has 71 cards maybe? 70, 71. If I absolutely have to add something to it, I just try to ratio out the resources. You like black red as combo color? Yeah, pretty OP. And if I'm not doing dual deck, I guess I don't really have to care about this right now. Ollie's working on building a green deck. It's been pretty great. See, I don't know, Elton. That's the problem. I like them all. It's no longer even about... Originally, I thought I wanted to just like destroy and like be super aggressive. But then Lava had me start off learning off of a white deck, and then I learned that the whole snowball effect was really fun, and I end up with like 35 HP and you can never attack me. And I combo up my Hollowed Priests, so it's just constantly like stat boosting and it's really fun. But then I come to the red deck and then I just have like a bunch of goblins, and when I get raid bombardment and like that's really freaking fun. Like, and then when I play the blue deck and I luckily get all my flyers, that's really fun because no one can block me. So I don't know. I don't know. I recommend learning a deck where games are fast so you can play lots of games. Yeah, so that's why when I found out that I've been winning most games with red deck, I've been trying to stick with red deck right now because only winning games give you experience. And without experience, I can't level up and get more packs. So I'm just trying to like beat games right now. And Lava says that the season starts on Tuesday again, so I'm considering getting the battle pass on Tuesday, but we'll see. I guess it depends on your mood. Yeah, that too. That too, and it's not like I usually will know what I'm about to play against anyway, so I can't even really make an informed decision. It's just whatever I feel like, I guess. So I don't know, but right now I've been sticking with red because it's been doing well in the games I've been playing. And I just really need to, you know, like level up. Okay, so there was just that one card I didn't want to look at. But I think I don't know if it's a historic card. There's a reason why I play Rainbow, because you can't choose. Will Pearl fall into the mono red cult? See, I don't know. I don't want to because I really, really enjoy white. I really want to make white work. It feels so good when I just keep gaining HP like every turn. And the other person's like, oh no. It feels great. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna have to keep playing more and see what I feel like. And that's kind of why when I couldn't choose, that's why I tried a white blue, but it didn't work out well. I would get like 4 creatures from the white deck, and then I would get 3 islands. It was just, I had really bad RNG yesterday. As long as it's your turn, Uncrop Invader has first strike. Sacrifice another creature, Uncrop Invader gets 2/0 until end of turn. I don't know if that's worth putting in. Gideon's Sacrifice. Choose a creature or planeswalker you control. All damage that would be dealt this turn to your opponent is dealt to the opponent's set. I think I just got one of these, right? Battlefield promotion. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature. That creature gains first strike until end of turn, and you gain 2 life. Not bad, but I don't know if it's worth. Let me see. This is called Battlefield promotion. Let's try this one. Hey, Lancer. How's it going? Maybe. When Lava was teaching me this, I flashed back to my childhood days when I was obsessed with Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'm sucked in. Master Splicer enters the battlefield, create a 3/3 colorless Phyrexian Golem? Phyrexian Golem? How do you even say that? Artifact creature token. That's a 3/3. Oh, that's awesome! But that doesn't play well with my combos. I'll think about it. I miss my Yu-Gi-Oh days. Black Hole OP Ragiku? Life doesn't give me much without having some offense. White can hold the line, but you gotta take them to 0. Oh gosh, yeah, that's why I have my Hollow Priest combos. My counters just literally go all the way up to like 7/7/7/7, and they can't attack me. And I have a bunch of life, and I just destroy them. That's why it's so great. That's why I just rely on my combos, because I gain life and I gain stat boosts. It's amazing. Enchantment spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Oh, it's a human cleric. Whenever an enchantment you control is put into your graveyard from the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on Starfield Mystic. I want this. If it works in my deck. I want this. I hate having to choose cards and take out cards. Gruesome Scorcher versus enter battle deals damage to target opponent planeswalker. Oh, okay. Enchant creature gets 2/2 and can't block. And summons are great. Kind of don't care about these other colors. I have so many pacifisms. Oh, if I have more than 4 of a card, can I turn the extras into a wild card? How does that work? I think I already have 4 of these. Maybe. One, tap, untap another target artifact. I don't really need this for my deck. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the host, Sebi. Where is Sebi? I think the client does that automatically. Does what? Oh, the whole turning into a wild card thing? Is that how it works though? Any extras get turned into wild cards? If laying out the float is in your opening hand, you begin the game with it in the field. Yes, I got another wild card. I think I used like 6 wild cards yesterday to craft a couple of things for the white deck. But then it's like, there's so many cards to choose from. Turns the 5th into a wild card. Okay, great, great. Gotcha. I do appreciate how, you know, playing digitally, it does a lot of the things automatically, whether it's calculations or counters and stuff like that. It's definitely a lot easier to keep track of. Hey, Lloyd! I know, right? I basically am hanging out with Lava this weekend. He came to visit, and he gifted me 2 decks and taught me how to play. And I'm kind of hooked. So yeah. Hey, Knucklehead. I'm here for the content. Yeah, we're just opening packs until it's time to go look for some paper packs. How are you guys doing? Boneclad Necromancer. When you going pro? Probably never. Just for fun, just for fun. You addicted? Okay. Yesterday I've been playing from 9 a.m. till 4 a.m. I woke up at like, I think 10 this morning, and first thing I did was just play again. You tell me, am I addicted? Yeah. But okay, to be fair though, you have to grind to get packs. Like, unless I dump a bunch of money in it. So, you know, I gotta work for it. Seriously, RIP 14. Yeah, I just started. I have like 5 relic weapons in process right now, and RIP. Because I have not touched 14 in the last 2 days. 4 months later, Pearl Science. What's a GP? Yeah, I'm so enjoying this. This is so fun. But I was on a losing streak yesterday, and I got so mad I had to go on Pokemon Unite to play a game to like de-stress. And then I came back to MTG after. I'm dragging an FF14, I understand. Grand Prix tournament. I see. Yeah, no, I don't think I'd be that good. Go to grinding to get that angry out? Yeah. Yep. This enchantment. Tap target creature and opponent controls. And then the enchanted creature gets 1/3. I have a feeling that this is not going to be able to work in the standard deck. How do I know if something is historic or not without having to use the filter? Can block creatures with flying. I hate the stupid spiders in this deck. Alright, let's do another one. Tell if any enters the battlefield. Exile target creature or planeswalker that's black or red. Nah. Whenever Scorch Spitter attacks, it deals 1 damage to the player or planeswalker it's attacking. But it's a 1/1. Yeah, because Ty, I was told to just keep them open so that whenever I run stuff, I'm kind of like passively collecting things for it. So I have them all like open, and then I started 1 ARR weapon. So I was working on Atmas, collecting Atmas, but I'm like halfway through and then MTG happened. Oh, look, it's another pacifism. And this is just what, colorless? Flying for a strike and it's a 2/1. It's like decent. Yeah, you're doing ARR, Lord, I'm sorry. Is it that bad? Okay, I don't think there's anything in here that I want to consider. It's just so fun to open packs. Claim the Firstborn. Gain control of target creature with mana value 3 or less until end of turn. Untap that creature, it gains haste until end of turn. Next sticky. Next post-it note. I will have to think about this. To be fair, it's nerfed a bit since I did it back in the old days, but it's brutal. Like, it's still brutal. Claim is a good card. Yeah, it seems like a good card. I just jotted it down. I'm going to consider this one. Yes, I got a wild card. When the Era of Relics first happened, the Atma Gathering took me the better part of a month. Was the drop rate just, like, insanely low? I feel like even now, it's still a bit of a grind to get the Atmas, but I don't know if drop rate has changed or anything. Whenever you cast a creature spell that has an adventure, draw a card. I still haven't done anything with adventure. What does adventure mean? What does adventure mean? Oh, drop rate was even lower. That's insane. It's only used in Rakdos Arcanist at the moment, I believe. For claim. Innkeeper is good too. Whenever you cast a creature spell. What does going on an adventure mean? I also saw going into dungeons, and since I'm not too familiar with Dungeons and Dragons, I don't really know what that means. Hi, Hells. Are you on mtga? You could get him in a day or two if you grind nowadays. Yeah, it wasn't that bad. I think I did an hour and was like about halfway through, which isn't too bad. I can't imagine what you guys went through, but I wanted to buy a starter deck the other day, but they only had one left. I'm gonna go look at cards today if you want to come. It's a mechanic from Eldraine. You can cast a creature for its adventure side, then cast the creature's side from exile. Oh, it's a mechanic. Venture is a new mechanic where when you venture, you choose a dungeon to venture into, and each room has an effect you get. Oh, wow. There's so many layers to this game. This is great listening to enjoying. Yeah, like, I really enjoy it, but for sure there's so many things I have yet to learn, and I was reading on some forums that sometimes it's not even about the cards you have, sometimes it's also just about experience. Adventure is hella broken, though. They are used even in modern. Let me see. Hey, this is not bad if I were to play a blue deck, maybe. Versus the wall. It's both and a little lucked. Yeah. Gosh, I was so pissed yesterday because I had like a 6-game losing streak, and for each of those games, I had to mulligan at least once or twice, and I would still end up with a hand with no resources and a bunch of creatures with like a lot of that requires a lot of mana. I was pissed. I was pissed. I need to learn to not be pissed. I literally had to sit here and do like a breathing thing. I have like a Kamigo. I don't even use it that often. I sat here and was like using my Kamigo breathing, trying to calm myself down because I was so mad. I'm like, what is this shit RNG? But also, I need better cards too. Creatures that control get 0+1 with fortifying proficiency on survival. Create a food token. Food token, oh, it's an artifact. 2 mana tap, sacrifices artifact, you gain 3 life. I have easier ways to gain life. No. Malevolent Noble. Sacrifice an artifact or another creature, put a 1/1 counter on Malevolent Noble. Also depends on the deck construction. Oh, well, yeah. I was just looking at a deck list and build a deck from, yeah. So I think we'll go over that with Lava tonight. I think it's still good. I was able to kind of just constantly rotate the different colors yesterday to learn what each of them do. And I don't know, I just have to decide, like, I guess what play style I like, and then I'll have Lava help figure out how to construct it, I think. Hey, Bear Bear.
This curse, this thrumming, I need them gone. Gone!
Yeah, I did do the tutorial. The thing is, so Lava taught me in person first with paper magic, and then I came home and I made an account on mtga and hopped straight into the tutorial, which really just helped solidify everything I learned. So that was really helpful. And then being able to do the color challenges to play every deck and play against every color was also very helpful, because before that, it's like, even though I understood the phases of the game or the concept of it, I still didn't know what I was up against up until I did all the color challenges and what this game wanted me to do. Then now I have a better understanding of it, so that really helped. Just on my first traditional historic rank. Congrats! Nishiyu, hello. How are you doing? Historic is hard. What does the legendary mean? Is it just a really good card? I guess my rainbow deck still works. Wow, yeah. Mythic? I don't have to deal with the BS control decks of 2 years ago because they banned them from Historic. I hated dealing with the bouncing and resets they do all day. I still don't know a lot of what you guys are saying. Just FYI, okay? I don't know what these terms mean, and like, bear with me. You can challenge someone to 1v1. Maybe if someone here is newer to you, can play BSM and learn easier. Yeah, but also I've just been playing, so I've been playing against like just friends off my list, but I don't gain any experience off of that. So I'm kind of like fluctuating between the two, and I'm starting to play more just normal standard matches because it's the only way that I can level up and gain more stuff. The bot doesn't give me experience though, so that's why I haven't been playing bot either. I just play against people. And with the red deck, it's actually been okay. So I'm just gonna keep doing that until I get enough stuff that I can, I don't know, figure out if I want to try something else maybe. It helps you learn. You mean what's the difference opposed to from playing a normal person though? Like, what benefit do I get from playing the bot? Destroy target creature, create a food token. You can try artifact enchantment. Ooh. Ooh. Pretty. Less stressful or difficult? Nah, I'd rather just play people. I feel like I get more exposure to cards, to different decks, different styles. If I win, I gain XP. And it's been doing well with the red deck anyway, so I'm not that satisfied winning against the bot. I don't gain anything out of it. It's a waste of time. Like, I feel like it's a waste of time if I'm playing a game, but I'm not gaining experience out of it. Like, I need to gain experience in order to get packs or dump a crap ton of money, which I'm not gonna do. So I have to, like, I just have to play. It's like jumping into an ocean full of sharks and you don't know how to swim. I mean, I'm at like level 8 now. Does it really matter that much? Just do your daily. Yeah, also the dailies. The thing is, the color challenge was yesterday's daily. So I finished that early during by the afternoon. And then for the rest of the day, I was like, what do I do now? How do I get experience? And that's when I had to like try different things to see what gave me experience. And it seems like only ranked matches, some events, and standard play does. Otherwise, even if I play against a friend or a bot and I win a game, I gain nothing from it at all. There are no relevant levels, and what I mean by level is just their battle pass system, like gaining booster packs, because there's no way for me to get new cards unless I level up. And the only way to level up is if I win games by playing standard matches against people, not bots or friends. And if I'm just gonna be not leveling up, that means I'm stuck with this noob deck, and I'll never ever be able to expand it. So it's just, yeah, I'm trying to gain experience because I want more cards. I can't just stick with this newbie deck forever. I will for sure get owned by like everybody. I just started playing mtga too. It's so much more overwhelming via other card games. Is it? I think you should focus on learning first and focus on cards. I mean, I guess I just don't understand like what will I benefit from playing a bot that's easier than playing a person if I'm still beating people from standard games? Standard scares me. Create a 2/2 white knight creature token. Like if I'm trying a new deck, I'll just try it with a friend or a bot. I test out the deck, and then when I'm okay with it, that's when I go play with somebody. It will be easier to learn. Really? I guess I'm just not sure in what way. Because I already had to go through 20 different games where I played every single color against every single color. Like what other, how else will I learn better with a bot? Have you played other TCG before? What? Just Yu-Gi-Oh! It was like a childhood Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon. That's it. And then when Magic started to come out and overpower Yu-Gi-Oh! I just completely stopped all card games. And I think my mom tossed my Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, so. Learning the mechanics and how cards work. I mean, does the bot will the bot stop and like specifically tell you, like if I make a mistake, for example, will it backtrack and point out where I made the mistake? And like teach me what I could have done instead? Because if not, I've just been learning by playing people. Create a 2/2 white knight creature with token vigilance. But this costs us 5. Write this down. I'll check it out later. Oh, it won't. It's not that smart. Sucks. Oh, standard player, scare you. Destroy a target creature with power 3 or less. And another wild card. Cauldron's Gift. Hushbringer. Flying lifelink. It's a fairy. Cute. Creatures entering the battlefield or dying don't cause abilities to trigger. I see. I have noticed that every single thing in here, there's always some sort of trade-off. And it's always about, like, what is the better trade-off? It's quite interesting. I like that. The tutorial I already went through. Lava already did that with me, and then I already went through the game tutorial. I went through the color challenges. Now now I understand, like, what each color does and what they're good for and weak against. But there are just a ton of cards and mechanics that go with them that I don't know because I haven't been exposed to them yet. Yeah, and I just learned through losing matches. Like, for the most part, every game that I've been playing, people have like a very general deck with cards that I've already seen. And I've been learning all these cards from exposure. And then sometimes they'll come out with a card I haven't seen and I just learn it on the spot. So it's been pretty cool. What colors do you seem to enjoy the most? I think white, red, and blue. Maybe I can find an easy deck to build pilot for you. Sure, yeah, like white, red, and blue are what I enjoy the most, I think. Did I write down Hushbringer? I did. I need to consider this later. Maybe I'll think about it. Red Cat Melee. Deals 4 damage to target creature. You know what I love about the red deck? There's a card in here where whenever my opponent has only 6 or less life points left, I just activate this one card and they instantly take 6 damage and die. It's the best thing ever. It's like instant annihilation, and I love that about the red deck. And I love Raid Bombardment too, but what's SB? What does SB mean? SB card of S. Burn spells, yeah, they're so fun. And the Raid Bombardment is so great if you can get a stack of them too, like a couple of them. Red cap is creatures only. What does that mean? Oh, sideboard. Oh, it's a sideboard card. Okay, gotcha. Okay. I see, okay. It can't target players, gotcha. Only creatures, gotcha, okay. Ooh. Merchant of the Veil. Adventure. You may cast this card as an adventure. After you do exile it, you may then cast a creature later from exile. I think I have a card like that somewhere. Red Cap is a very good card too. Red Cap. I'm supposed to have two stickies, one for like the white deck and one for red, and I already mixed it all up. Like, these look interesting, but I don't fully understand. Estus Saga enters, and after your draw step, add a lore counter, sacrifice after... Like, I don't really understand how this would work. Pretty much the most playable cards in the higher tiers are cards that cost 1 to 2 mana cost, especially in Historic. Gotcha. It's bad. I just don't know what it means, is what I'm saying. I don't understand how to read cards like that yet. Target creatures gets -X/-X until end of turn. You gain X life. Exile up to twice X target cards from graveyards. Counter target spell scry 2. Hello, Captivating Unicorn. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, tap target creature and opponent controls. I think I tried out a card like that already. I'm not sure that It triggers when an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control. Maybe. Not likely, but maybe. Captivating Unicorn. Daybreak Chimera. The spell costs X less to cast, where X is your devotion to white. What does that mean? What does devotion to white mean? What format have you been playing? Is standard a format? I don't know. What does that mean? It shows at the top right of what? I just read there's new Innistrad sets coming. I may have to bring my personal ban on buying cards. Hover over the card. Oh, okay, sorry. I thought you were talking about the format. I was like, where do I find the format on this screen? Okay, yeah, sorry. The description is here. Got it. Mana costs of permanents you control counts towards your so how many resources I have? How many white lands I have out? A flying creature can be blocked. Is how many white symbols on each card? Oh, how many white symbols on each card? Each mechanic is explained on the card pop-up. Gotcha. Card costs. Okay. I see. Okay. And then it's a wild card. So the card gives devotion of 2. Right, because there's only 2. Okay. Cool. Alright, next one. Look at the top X cards of your library. Put up to 2 of them into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Counter target spell unless its controller pays twice X. When Laguna Band Storyteller enters the battlefield, you may put target enchantment card from your graveyard on top of your library. If you do, you gain life equal to its mana value. Consideration. There's so much going on with this game. Oh yeah. So much. Band Storyteller. Formats are based on the cards you use. If you only use standard legal cards, you play in the standard queue. If you use older cards, yeah, I only have standard right now. Quite Complex is going to get more so. Devotion was a good mechanic. So, do they come out with new mechanics, like, for new sets and stuff? Is that how they keep up with the game? They just come out with new things? They're adding MH1, MH2, and historic online only cards. I'm just vibing with that kitty on top of your cam. We still need to give it a name. Each set usually has a new mechanic. Oh, wow. And yes, and recycle. Oh, wow. Okay. Dang. It just keeps building then. Gosh, I hate tramples. Oh, this is a colorless. Lamenter's Familiar enters the battlefield, scry 1. Oh, I don't think I would need that. Lil P for the cat's name? That's cute. We can call it Lil P. This is a 3/6? Tempting. Can I post links here, or do I need? I think you should be able to. You should be able to. This costs us 4. Flying, lifelink, and vigilance. If I have mana for it, I see. But it's per turn. Okay. It's bad though? What's bad? What are you sending? Dreamstalker Manticore? Whenever you cast your first spell during each opponent's turn, Dreamstalker Manticore deals 1 damage to any target? A spell is a spell. A spell can technically be a creature, right? What in the world? Manticore. Oh, the card? Is that a legendary? How do you tell? That is only on opponent's turn, so you would need instant speed or flash. Right, okay, yeah, because, okay, on each opponent's turn. Okay, gotcha, gotcha. Okay. Hey, Tornado! I love, I love playing, I love collecting cards, though. Okay, okay. Legendary cards say legendary, right? This is the 4/2? But it's also not a goblin, and I have a bunch of goblins in my deck. This doesn't really add to my combo. Oh, it has a different border too. Okay. Oh, so like this one, legendary. It's gold and black. Dog. You know what? I haven't even finished looking through the cards that Lava built me. I haven't finished looking through the cat and dog deck. The descriptions are so cute. That is the legendary. The gold means it's multicolored, which means it's 2 colors. Okay, so white, black. Okay. Vigilance, Menace, Lifelink. Creature cards in graveyards can't enter the battlefield, which would suck for my white deck. Players can't cast spells from graveyards. Okay. But it has Vigilance. It can't be blocked except for 2 or more, and it has Lifelink. But it's dual colored. And I'm not using the white-black. So... pass. This only costs 1. It's an enchantment. If I sacrifice this... oh, this is lifelink. Target creature or enchantment you control gains protection from the color of your choice until end of turn. Wow. That could be very helpful if it comes at the right time. But it has to come at the right time. I usually only play Commander. I run a vampire deck. What's a vampire deck? What does that mean? Alciud is a really good card. I'm just thinking, I don't know if this would add to my current combos. Like, I can see this coming in clutch, for sure. I will consider it. I need to relook at all of these later and think about what to do. Hey, Sally Bash, how are you? Tribal deck means all or most cards have the vampire subtype. Oh, I see, I see. Oh, that's neat, okay. I think I've only seen vampires so far in the black deck. Vampire subtype, that's pretty cool, it's pretty cool. Or similar, okay, so kind of like how I have like a cat deck, right? Doing well, how are you? I'm doing well, I'm doing well. Vampires, you steal life from your opponent. Black and white work well together. Vampires are mostly black and white. Okay, okay. Cat is the tribe as well. Okay, I see, I see. Oh, okay, okay. Cool, cool. Riptide Turtle. This is better than the crab for sure. It costs less to cast at least. Flash. You may cast a spell with Flash anytime you could cast an instant. What is Flash? I don't think I've come across something with Flash yet. I ran a black and blue deck back in the day. Nice. Yesterday there was a game where I was like, okay, I'm gonna try blue because if I can get all my flying units out there, they can't block me, right? Played against a freaking white deck, and I should have known. It was just pacifism, pacifism, pacifism. Couldn't do jack shit. Pissed me off. But it made me hate white deck so much that I go back to the white deck and then I try the same thing on the blue deck. Flash means you can cast it at an instant speed. Okay. Flash is an instant. Flash is an instant. I mean, you may cast a spell with Flash anytime you could cast an instant. That's so confusing to me. Funeral Rites. You draw 2 cards, lose 2 life, then mill 2 cards. Captivating Unicorn, I think we already looked at that earlier. This is indestructible. Enters the battlefield, target creature you control gains or gets 1/0 and gains indestructible until end of turn. But this is only when it enters the battlefield, and that's for black deck. Okay. Let's open this one. I have two good budget lists for you. One is mono green. One is white. Both are for standard 2022. Might be easier than current standard. I think I would prefer the white over green. Green is like good. Like I tried it. It was fun. It was great. But I don't know. It just doesn't feel very my style. I guess it's good, but it just doesn't feel like my style. That's it. Footfall Crater? It's a paw print! Enchanted Land has on tap, target creature gains trample and haste until end of turn. Cycling. You may pay the cycling cost to discard this card and draw a card. Oh, okay. A creature with trample can deal excess combat damage to player planeswalkers attacking. But this would have to bank on me having another creature with higher stats. Which could be possible, but is not always the play. Which is why it lets you cycle. Okay. I played a game this morning with the red deck, and like I still won, but like I accidentally boosted the other, like my opponent's creature. He was like, oops. I'm like, oops. It was wild. I can put them in your Discord? Sure, yeah, sure. Yes, please, thank you. Yeah, green goes really fast and big. Like, by freaking turn 3 or 4, I see the dinosaur come out, and I'm like, oh my god. That was used in the cycling list. Outside that, it's not really used. I see. Green is great for more land, that's why it has bigger creatures that cost more mana. Right, right. I see it built super fast, yeah. Like, when I play against red or green, I think I make it a point to prioritize, like, I want them to not have anything on their freaking field. More so than the other colors. White goes wider fast, though. It can, yeah. But the thing is, it happens when I get the right combo, but sometimes I don't, and it's just... I can't build. And that's why I need to refine it. Whenever creature control deals combat to a player, it's another cycling one. Unexpected Fangs. Ouch. I appreciate the artwork on all the cards, though, by the way. I think it's really neat. I love looking at their artwork. The endurance of the ancient turtles in a land so harsh makes a strong case for patience, tranquility, and composure. This is essentially like my wall, but my wall is a 0/4, and this only costs us 1 mana. So wouldn't it be better to take this out and put in... replace the wall? Do I already have this in my deck? I have to look at it again. Yeah, they have amazing artwork, yeah. And I didn't realize that they had different, like, skin? Or, like, different... just different aesthetics or cosmetics for a card. So I, like, opened something and it's like, this card is not... like, you can't use it or something, and it's just a cosmetic. I was like, what? You can buy different skin? Alternate arts, yeah. Insane. As an art collector, I was looking at this stuff, yeah. Yeah, it's really neat. Bushmeat Poacher. Sacrifice another creature, you gain life equal to the sacrificed creature's toughness, and draw a card. Dryneth Healer? Whenever you cycle another card, you gain 1 life. Oh. Oh. I'm guessing some people put together cycling combos? Interesting, interesting. Yeah, that's definitely not going in mine for now. There's skin? Dag, join us. There's like alternate artworks. So it's like this card can technically have like a different artwork. I just called it a skin because I'm just used to, yeah. Took me years to learn how to build decks. I'm still learning. I'm not the best at playing. It's just fun, honestly. Like, I don't even care too much about like getting super good or whatever. I just want to have fun. Like, this is just fun. It used all the 1 mana cyclers and Zenith Flare, which did damage equal to the cycling cards in your GUI was busted. I see. Okay. So it was a thing in a past. Okay. Helica Glider enters the battlefield with your choice of a flying counter or first strike counter on it. The scrolls are kind of great. The scroll artworks are pretty funny. Could be helpful, but doesn't add to my combos either. It's actually still legal now until rotation, and then it won't be. What does until rotation mean? Is that basically until the season ends? Is that the same thing? Frickin' Death Touch. Death Touch. Dinosaur Hippo! When people talk about playing green, there's a comedy video series I always think about. How do I play green? You put creatures down and turn them sideways. But what if they play a card I don't want them to play? Do I just let it resolve? Yes. I don't understand. Your starting deck contains only cards with mana value 3 or greater. And land cards. When Karuga, the Macro Sage, enters the battlefield, draw a card for each other permanent you control with mana value 3 or greater. Wild. Standard is the format as a rotating format, so every year around this time, this month or next, the last year's sets rotate out and are no longer legal to play in Standard. Oh. So cycling technically will soon not be legal to play in Standard format. Right? Sequoia, Core 21, Eldraine, Theros all rotate. Okay. Okay, interesting, interesting. But Historic is a non-rotating format, so you can use all the old cards there. But then you just have to play the game modes in here that allow for your Historic cards, right? I think I tried to put one in earlier, and I tried to save it as a Standard deck, and they were like, no. So if you're intent on playing Standard, I wouldn't use wild cards and rotating cards. Okay. Okay. That's very helpful. I would not have known that, and I would have just picked out freaking cards that I thought were good. Okay, okay. So I'll have to keep that in mind. Dang, okay. So, like, I just don't even really want to pay attention to this then. Look at it! Spell costs 3 less to cast if you control a creature with Menace, which I don't have currently in my deck. Gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap that creature. It gains haste until end of turn. I see. Okay, okay, I see, I see. I have Light of Hope. Springjaw Trap. Sacrifice Springjaw Trap. It deals 3 damage to any target. It's an artifact. Cool. There's a format called Standard 2022, which is after rotation cards, before actual rotation, so you can set the deck format to that and see what is legal. Okay. Okay, okay. Cool, cool. Alright, back for more. Return target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. Bonder Prodigy? Human Druid. Oh, it's a legendary. Whenever you tap a non-land permanent for mana, add 1 mana of any type that permanent produced. Necropanther! Need to be on VC, they teach you better. Yeah, I know there's a lot. I think when Lava was teaching the other day, it was like a good, maybe like 3-4 hours for all the basics. Oh, this one has Mutate. He's a broken commander. This one. Whenever this creature mutates, return target creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. I see. This is another cycling one. Wow, it's 5/5, but it costs us 6. Lava Serpent. Lava brings boiling moat as a deterrent for most and a relaxing bath for me. Okay. Oh, it's a kitty. Attacking doesn't cause the creature with vigilance to tap. It's an okay kitty, but it's not gonna mesh well with my current combo. Mutate is an interesting and confusing mechanic, but it was never good. Prickly Marmoset. Is that how you say it? Whenever you cycle a card, oh, it's another cycling thing. And I'm guessing I'm getting these because I'm opening like previous packs that came out, right? So this was more relevant for before. Thieving Otter! Whenever Thieving Otter deals damage to an opponent, draw a card. You're telling me we spent a year securing the sanctuary against pterosaurs, rambeasts, and night fangs, and we were robbed by what? How cute! These are the rotating set packs. Okay, okay. Oh, that's okay. For 2021. Okay. Man. All creatures get -2/-2 end of turn. Animal Sanctuary! I have this one in paper copy! Yay! Okay, I know what this one does. But... do I want to trade out anything for it? What's a Quinlan? You're so... The thing is, I thought I was just getting into like another card game. I didn't realize that there were these, like, okay, when Lava was like, all right, we're gonna sit down and now we're gonna teach you MTG. I built you a cat-themed deck. I was like, you built me a what? He's like, yeah, it's cat-themed. Like most cards in there, most creatures are cats. And I'm like, what? Like, I did not know that was possible. And when he told me I built you another deck that's cat and dogs, I was like, that's so me. I love it. And I don't know, it's just so exciting to know that there's like that's even possible. It's from a book series that like sci-fi space exploration. They find a race called Quinlans that are like otter looking. Oh, okay. Life goes on. Tribal decks are a thing, but they're a really good outside commander. Okay. If a creature died this turn, you gain 8 life instead? You know what? Ollie needs this in his deck. Otter beaver hybrid with a bit of platypus. Cute. The only good tribal deck is like vampires. Because of the blood-sucking abilities. HP regenerating abilities. I'll be on Lurk and we're playing some Overwatch. Yeah, all good. Thank you so much for the Lurk, Knucklehead. Appreciate it. Mistral, Singer, Flying Prowess, Titanic Growth. Target creature gets 4/4 until end of turn. Destructive Tampering. Destroy target artifact or creatures without flying can't block this turn. Useful against, wait. Creatures without flying. Oh, so that's every deck except for blue. Sort of. Mostly. Costs us 3 mana. I don't know if I want that. Yeah, that's why I was like, never mind. Like, there's white. So far, I have a couple of flyers too. Yeah. There was a competitive mono black vampire deck in Historic because of the efficient low drops. Oh. Okay. Put target card from your graveyard on the bottom of your library. On the bottom of your library? Liliana's Standard Bearer. Oh, Flash! You may cast a spell with Flash anytime you could cast an instant. Oh, okay. When Liliana's Standard Bearer enters the battlefield, draw X cards, where X is the number of creatures that died under your control this turn. This is the Flash. Okay. Sanctum of Stone Fangs. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, each opponent loses X life and you gain X life, where X is the number of shrines you control. I don't know what that means. What are shrines? I already have that. Goblin Arsonist. When Goblin Arsonist dies, you may have it deal 1 damage to any target. Okay. That could work with my current combo. Actually. Shrines are legendary enchantments that trigger based on the amount of shrines you control. Yeah, I have not come across one yet. I'm learning so many new things. Holy crap. Oh! Okay. I will look at this later. There are 5 or 6 in total, I think, in standard, and another 5 or 6 in historic. Okay. What's that? Run afoul. Target opponent sacrifices a creature with flying. Oof. Oof. Soul Seer. Oh, ouch. Soul Seer deals 5 damage to target creature or planeswalker. That permanent loses indestructible until end of turn. And that's assuming if it doesn't die? Wait. Wait, what? Effects that say destroy don't destroy a permanent with indestructible, and if it's a creature, it can't be destroyed by damage. There was no witty retort, no confident boast to accompany the attack. There was only pain. I can't kill Heliod, or Tusky. So the ones that usually have indestructible, I can target it with this one for that turn. And if it's 5 or less, I could technically destroy it, like get rid of it. Both say they're indestructible. Oh my gosh, okay. Is this worth adding in? If I can even add it in? We'll think about it. Okay. Woo, what is a mythic rare wild card? Mythic rare? Oh, not really, no? Dang it. Draw 3 cards and discard a card. Crash through. Creatures you control gain trample. Oh, that's pretty great, right? It's good removal though, but usually used as a sideboard card. Okay. Sideboard. Lava's explained sideboard, but I still haven't I haven't had to use one yet. It means you can use it to craft any mythic card. It's only good as a cantrip. I mean, the rarer it is, does that mean I'm just getting like a better or rare card? But then it doesn't necessarily mean that it's good because it depends on how I run my deck, right? Crash through. This is just for 1 turn. Don't worry about sideboard unless you're doing best of 3 out of 5. Right, okay, right. It's only relevant in BO3 best of 3 or with wish cards. BO5 I think it's more rare, usually more powerful. Alright. Yes, but only in tournaments. Okay. Scorching Dragonfire is an instant. Deals 3 damage to target if that creature or planeswalker would die this turn, exile it instead. You would need to learn sideboards eventually. Yeah, I'm sure. Hey, Sanchifu, how you doing? How's it going? Holy crap. Duress. I feel your duress. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-creature, non-land card from it. That player discards that card. My last game, they used this twice on me. For my raid bombardments. It was really sad. Scorching Dragonfire is a good card. By the way, Duress is a good sideboard card. Yeah, this one I wrote down. I'm going to see if I can add that into the deck. Destroying cards is useful, but if you have a card that exiles, it's better. Exiling a card removes it from play, meaning it doesn't go into graveyard and can't be resurrected. Right, so this could be very helpful. Daybreak Charger. When Daybreak Charger enters the battlefield, target creature gets +2/+0 until end of turn. That wouldn't help my current combos. It's only good versus control or decks with heavy non-creature cards. Okay. With heavy non-creature cards. Target creature you control gains protection from the color of your choice until end of turn. This costs 2. Just wait. Okay, so why does it say land on the bottom left? Is it just like a different style because it's from a different time? Like, also doesn't trigger any death effects. What is MDFC? Target creature control gains protection and color of your choice until end of turn. Oh, this is front and back. I can choose how to play it. Oh, I can choose to play it as an instant or a land. I see. Xenarch introduced MDC model dual-faced card that has a front and back, and you can choose which side to play cast. I only know because I had played a card yesterday that was like that, and it asked me to choose, and I was like, oh, what? This card's front and back? Cool. And then I just forgot about it. Oh, this is cool. And so if I have the resources, like, can I still use the effect from the other side, or is it just whatever I initially choose it for? Whatever I cast it as? Since it's a land and spell, it helps with land screw flood. Wow. It's only one you can choose. Okay. This isn't bad, right? Either play as a land or a spell. Okay. Okay. Got it. Got it. Got it. What is this? Did I read the... It blocks the windswept salt and frigid air, but the loneliness of Sajiri remains. Okay. Put any number of cards from your hand on the bottom of your library, then draw that many cards plus 1. Oh, it's another front back. Okay. I see. Vampire Cleric. Whenever another cleric enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life. Whenever you gain life for the first time each turn, put a 1/1 counter on Cleric of Life spawned. Oh. I'm tempted to try a black-white deck. If you have 1 land and Sajiri, technically have 2 lands. If you have 3 to 4 lands and Sajiri, you would keep it for a spell since you have lands. Got it. Sajiri is one of my favorite MDFCs. He's great in Cleric tribal decks. Yeah, so now I'm thinking like a Cleric deck with this. Not bad. Kicker, what is the kicker? You may pay an additional cost as you cast the spell. Ah, I see, I see. It was kicked to return target instant or sorcerer from a graveyard to your hand. Ah, I see, I see. Clerics are fun, yeah. C sucks because I probably only have like 2 clerics out of everything in this game so far. At least in Arena. It's pretty strong deck, but not really meta or anything. Okay. Look at this cute creature. Perhaps you can't see the path, but that doesn't mean it isn't there. Where mana flows, the Nerlitz flow. Yuck. Human rogue. As long as an opponent has 8 or more cards in their graveyard, Namana Skitter Sneak gets 1/0 and has menace. Ooh! As long as it's not your turn, Mezzalynx gets 0/2? That makes it a 2/3 when it's not my turn. There's a tier 2 or Orzhov Angels deck after rotation. I don't even know what that means. Let's see. I will look at this one later and think about it. Next pack. This is an artifact. It's another legendary. It's a white-blue. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you have a full party. What is a full party? Choose target non-land permanent and opponent controls. Until your next turn, it can't attack or block, and its activated abilities can't be activated. Great. Sacrifice Linvella, choose hexproof or indestructible. Creatures you control gain that ability until end of turn. Okay. Tier 2 means it's ranking in the meta, tier 1 being the best. Okay. Shynth, hello! I just got some magic cards delivered today. I'm opening mine at the same time. Awesome! How cool! That sounds really fun. Opening these are fun. I mean, you need a cleric, wizard, rogue, and warrior. Okay. Each needs to be a different creature. Okay, okay, okay. I see. Goodness. Goodness. Okay, okay. Your party consists of... Okay. Oh, it says right there. Okay, duh. Duh. I need to read it more. Alright, alright. Did I read the... Yuck. Choose target creature. You lose 2 life until end turn that creature gains. When this creature dies, return to... Practiced tactics. Choose target attacking or blocking creature. Practice tactics deals damage to that creature equal to twice the number of creatures in your party. And again, it's a cleric, rogue, warrior, and wizard. Literally a full party. Okay, okay. Seagate Colossus. Wow, this costs 7. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature in your party. It's another party thing. Oh my gosh. Okay, I see now. Malakir is another of my favorite MDFCS. Doesn't see as much play as I thought. This one. Okay. This is a 7/5. Goodness, but that only works well if you have a party in your deck. It's a new mechanic from Zendikar. Oh, okay. Along with MDFCS. Okay. Whenever Guard Tech Nirona deals combat damage to a player, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. Why do you have so many packs? Let me link you. Kovat sent me a link. And I just redeemed a bunch of codes. Here. Put in all of them. It says July 1st, 2020, but in asterisk it tells you that they actually still work, and they do. So yeah, just put in all of them. Yeah, you should be able to use them. There's a party deck, but it's like tier 4. I did use Play D&D. Yeah. That is what I... Yes, Lloyd. Yes. Here. Kicker. Oof. Okay. Wow. Merfolk Wizard. Whenever you cast an instant sorcerer wizard spell, Umara Mystic gets +2/+0 until end of turn. Okay. Scourge is nice, but only in certain decks. Seagate Banneret. Creatures you control get 1/1 until end of turn, but it costs 5 mana for that. But this costs 1 to cast, but it doesn't add to my combo. Pass. The legendary one that multiplies goblins at... There's a legendary one that multiplies goblins as he attacks? I need that. Oh, it's another cleric. Makindi Ox. Oh, it's a landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, tap target creature and opponent controls. I will consider. Where's my time gone? Literally all I've been doing the past 3 days. Death Touch. Oh wow. The green deck also has a Death Touch 1/1 card. That's like the rat. May blood flies empty your veins and turn you into a dried leather sack, cow. Interesting. The green budget deck runs that. Gotcha. Man. People really block DT, so it's usually unblockable. Harnessed Lightning. Choose target creature. You get... What are these symbols? What are these lightning bolts? Then you may pay any amount of... What is this lightning bolt? Harnessed Lightning deals that much damage to the creature? What? Oath of Ajani. This is all I do on this game. Make trash decks and play around with them. It's the best way to... Yeah. Honestly, like, even though I'm making crappy decks and like and I don't know what I'm doing, the fact that I'm going to games, I'm still learning from each game, because I might see like new mechanics, or I see new cards, or I like discover new strategies. Like it's been helpful. Every game I feel like there's something to learn from. That is energy counters from Ether Revolt. So just don't worry about this. Planeswalker spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Wild card. Hunt the Weak. Don't worry about it for standard. Okay. When 2 creatures fight, each deals non-combat damage. You go da 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 da. Natural evolution is often at odds with industrial progress. Correct. These are only legal and historic. Okay. Okay. Sucks. Still cool to look at. Chandra's Power Helix deals 2 damage divided as you choose among 1 or 2 targets. It's an instant. Implement of Examination. Oh, how cool. A tool to see the unseen. Sacrifice Implement of Examination, draw a card. When Implement of Examination is put into your graveyard from the battlefield, draw a card. Okay. Unless they get reprinted, then you can use them. Okay. Man. When Woodweaver's Puzzle Knot enters the battlefield, you gain 3 life. So again, the Thunderbolts next. What is this? I tried their pre-built, their default red and green deck. It was like okay, but I don't know. Saga cards. Think of energy counters as mana, essentially. Okay. Okay. Crippling Fear. Choose a creature type. Creatures that aren't of the chosen type get -3/-3 until end of turn. Yeah, this... Bloodline Pretender. Wait, again, choose a creature type. Whenever another creature type of the chosen type enters the battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on Bloodline Pretender. Cool. Mistwalker. This creature is every creature type. Oh, that's what it means. Oh, and they're both shapeshifters. They're dittos. Huggy Mob? Both activate this ability only if this creature attacked this turn and only once each turn. Huggy Mob deals 1 damage to any target. It's a 5/4. They would work in any tribe. They are cats and dogs. Okay, come back to that one later to look at it. Grizzled Outrider. Wait, what is the... Grrr is their description. Funny. Sure, a horse might be faster, but I'd like to see a horse take the head clean off a troll in one swipe. Way Down. As an additional cost to cast a spell, exile a creature card from your graveyard. Target creature gets -3/-3 until end of turn. Okay. It's an enchantment. It's not your creature, it gets 1/1 and has trampled. Wow. Too bad I don't play green. Additional cost means you need to pay in addition to casting it, otherwise you can't. Right. Human Warrior. Cool. Enters tapped. On tap, add mana. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5+ tap, sacrifice Scamper Elder Hall up to 1 target creature you don't control. It gets -10/-10 until end of turn. Create 2 1/1 green elf warrior creature tokens. Activate only as a sorcery. Okay. So if you have no creatures in your GY, you can't cast it. Right, okay, gotcha. Wings of the Cosmos. I also really love the artwork in the white deck because it's so angelic, protective, furry, fuzzy, cute, you know? So I really want to make white work for me. I really do. Ideally, I want white to be what works. But I've been winning more with red so far. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's angelic. It's all paladins and yeah, I love it. I love it. But I need to find a way to make it work first. So far, I'm winning more with my red decks than my white deck games. Target creature gets, like with my white deck, it just highly depends on what I draw. Yeah, the reds though has been really, really fast and much, much easier to get those wins. Target creature gets 1/3, gains flying until end of turn, and then untap it. And it's an instant. No, I have tactical blocking. White has historically been the worst color in Magic, at least that's what most people say. I can see that. I can see that. I had wondered as well why most people that I hear talk about Magic talk about all these other colors, but not really white. So I did pick up on that, and I can kind of see why, but I have a lot of fun with it. So that's why I really want to make it work. Is the mono white one of the top tier decks right now though? Is it? Look at this, it's a Pegasus. It's a freaking Pegasus. Like, I love this. Artifact enchantment spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Oh, that's great. And it's a flying. It's 2/2, costs us 3 to cast. Every worthy warrior who arrives in Starnheim is gifted a mount befitting their heroism. A mighty Pegasus raised and trained by the Valkyries. Cute. Cute. So technically, all the cards that I'm opening up right now, are they all considered historic? Would I be able to use any of these cards in my standard deck right now? Or is that a no? Am I just looking at these cards for the sake of looking at them, basically? Oh, these ones you can use. Okay, great, great. So I can go back later and figure it out. It's not all for naught. Okay. Shimmer Drift Veil. This is so pretty. Oh yeah, and then I noticed like all of the different like lands or islands or whatever, they all have different artwork too. So I'm going through the deck and I'm like picking the artwork that I like, and I'm picking out like different ones. They're so pretty though. I usually pick the ones with these like different auras and colors. It enters tapped. As it enters the battlefield, choose a color, add 1 mana of the chosen color. Cool. Cool, it's another one of these. Okay. Sulphurous Mire, Snowland Swamp Mountain. Interesting mix. Interesting mix. Since there's 2 taps on here, does that mean that I just choose, like each turn that I tap it, I just choose if I want the red or the black mana? I don't get both, right? For BO1, there are 2 MW decks, BO3. They added Snowlands and Keldheim. Yes, okay. Dang it, okay. You get one or the other, okay. Fine. Getting greedy. Look how pretty! That's so pretty! Gates of Istfell. It enters the battlefield tapped. On tap, add mana. Add white mana. 2, 3, 4, 5, and tap, sacrifice Gates of Istfell. You gain 2 life and draw 2 cards. Can I use this one in standard? I want it. Maybe. There are lands that tap for both, but they aren't on arena. Okay. Oh, so they exist, and you have to bounce the land to hand. Oh, okay. Trade-off. The trade-off. There's always a trade-off. Massixly? Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, but thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. It's not that great unless you're playing control. Tornado, thank you so much for the hydrate. It's not that great. This one. Oh no! I clicked. Now I'll never know what cards I had there. Pretty flowers need watering. Tornado. Okay, Strixhaven School of Mages. Dang it! I hate it when it... Ooh, why is this card yellow? What is this? It will show when you go to your collection. Yeah, I have to just go back and look at it. Which sucks. my like... Ugh. There's a little sun symbol. Is this from something else? Alternate art they added in Strix. It's called Mystical Archives. Not all cards are standard legal though. Okay. Aww. Bummer. How pretty. It's gold. I love this. Devouring Tendrils. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature or planeswalker you don't control. When the permanent you don't control dies this turn, you gain 2 life. Tend the Pests. Disgusting. As an additional cost to cast a spell, sacrifice a creature, create X 1/1 black and green pest creature tokens with when this creature dies, you gain 1 life, where X is the sacrificed creature's power. Nice. Nice. That one is legal though. Nice. Oh, so it's still like gold border, but it's like it's a black and green card. So this is just the alternate arts? Pretty cool. I had a white deck full of cats. It was awesome. That's the one I have now in real life. That's the paper deck I have. It's amazing. It's so amazing. Gold bordered means multicolored. Oh, gold border means multicolored. Okay. Gold border means multicolored. Okay. So this is just completely different then? Like, I just don't even know what this is. And I don't even recognize the sun. I see. Okay. So this is not the same, these two. Okay. Environmental science. Wait, hold on. Did I read the... I've got a special treat for you today. Disgusting. Okay. It's alternate art. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. Search your library for a basic land card. Reveal it. Put it in your hand. Then shuffle. You gain 2 life. Huh. Very confusing. Yeah, there's definitely a lot to learn. But it's fun. Green Hydra decks for the win. Hail Hydra. Good cyber card for BO1 with learn cards. These lesson cards. Ooh, what is this? Whoa, what is this? You've made a splash, now show me a torrent. Sorcery lesson. Create a 4/4 blue and red elemental creature token. Wow. Ageless Guardian. Ancient ruins dot the world of Arcavios. Most older than Strixhaven itself, and many still guarded by soldiers from the... What is Strixhaven? What does that stand for? Is that like the world? Is that a place? Is that... What is that in the lore? It's the set and plain name. It's the set and plain name. Okay. You can have a 7-card BO1 SB, learn cards, lessons to your... Okay, I see. Yeah, I have not learned what makes up a sideboard yet. I just know like what it's used for and when you can use it, but I still don't know what ideally you would like put in it. Maybe Lava will go over that today. This is another just another soldier. Hey Ralph! Strixhaven is Hogwarts and MTG. Okay. All right. That definitely registered much better. Got it. Thank you. The deck says that you have a 7-card BO1 cyber. Okay, perfect. Thank you. So Strixhaven equivalent to Hogwarts. Got it. Okay. Yeah, I'm just opening packs today, Ralph. I've been so addicted. Thanks for dropping in. Oh my gosh, Ralph. Kaldheim is Vikings and Norse mytho. There's so much that I don't know. Like, there's so much lore, too, that I still have yet to understand and know. Like, I have so much lore, I feel like I still have to learn to even better understand what a creature or card does. I don't know if that makes sense, but Oh, it's another like pretty art card. Hexproof, never reject the kindness of a serpent. It will not be offered twice. This is for a green deck. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature control against hexproof until end of turn. I don't even know all the lore. Gotta read the books to know that. If freaking, yeah. It seems like there's a lot. Like a lot. Choose target creature. When that creature dies this turn, search your library for a creature card with lesser mana value. Put an advantage up and shuffle. The green deck I sent you uses that. This one, Snakeskin Veil. Thunderous Orator. Orator. Wait, I have an Orator card, but it's not this one. Whenever Thunderous Orator attacks, it gains flying until end of turn if you control a creature with flying. The same is true for First Strike, Double Strike, Death Touch, Indestructible, Lifelink, Menace, and Trample. Is this a good card? It prevents removal spells for a turn. Because you're a Potterhead, Google the schools and Strixhaven and pick a damn school. Okay. Alright. There's different schools? Okay. Wait, are those just the color decks? Why isn't that used in the MW deck? Is this... Hey Tahoe, how you doing? Is this a good card? It looks conditionally good. Yeah. It's definitely conditionally good. Which is why I can't decide. I have double strikes. I have first strikes in my deck. I have flyers. I have a lot of lifelinks. It could potentially add to my combos. Conditionally. If I can even put this in my standard deck. Hey Tahoe! How's it going? What are you up to today? Thunderous Orator. I'll look more into this later. Wildcard, Bury in Books. Wait, what is the... There's no description, okay. This spell costs 2 less to cast if it targets an attacking creature. If it targets an attacking creature. Oh, I see. Put target creature into its owner's library second from the top. Oh, okay, I see. Grinding WoW. I see. Do you have the day off today? Target creature gets +2/+2 and gains reach. A creature with reach can block creatures with flying. Okay, so like the stupid spider. Put a 1/1 counter on it. Quandrix is running out of time. If they're going to capture the Witherbloom mascot, they need something big here. Combat Professor. It's a bird cleric! At the beginning of combat on your turn, target creature you control gets +1/+0 and gains vigilance until end of turn. What? Yeah, Ralph. I'll send you my, what's it called? The IGN later. Combat Professor. I will see if this meshes well later, if it works. Oh! Before Yovis was cut down at Practical Peak, she performed which maneuver? Anyone from the reading? Because it's a combat professor, I see. Guiding Voice. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature, learn. Learn means you may reveal a lesson card you own from outside the game and put it into your hand, or discard a card to draw a card? When Honormancers work together, their complements are complementary. Okay. School of Mages. Okay, I see. It's like a Hogwarts, I see. I think I might get back into mtga after rotation. Nice. That is used in the mono white deck, by the way. Dang it, the one that I just looked at? That last one? Lorehold Command. Strider, welcome. Thank you so much for the follow. The 1 mana add a counter. The one with the learn. Like, I have 0... I don't think I have any learn spells at the moment. Remember when I said 1 mana spells are good? Yeah. Yeah. This is an instant. Create 3/2 red and white spirit creature token. Creatures you control get +1/+0 and gain indestructible and haste until end of turn. You choose 2. Lorehold command deals 3 damage to any target. Target player gains 3 life. Oh, I see. That's the trade-off. Sacrifice a permanent, then draw 2 cards. Wow. Ooh. We asked for a home and received the world. Aww. If an opponent controls more lands than you, search your library for up to 3 playing cards, reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle. I love Titania's theme. Yeah, it's a good song until you've died to Titania X like a million times in a row. Necrotic Fumes. As an additional cost to cast a spell, exile a creature you control. Exile target creature or planeswalker. Okay. When live specimens aren't readily available, Wither Blue mages make creative use of ragged spirits clinging to long dead bodies. Fitting. Legendary creature, Elephant Cleric. There's an Elephant Cleric. Is there a cleric of every single creature or type? Creature? Thing? Human cleric, cat cleric, vampire cleric, elephant cleric? Is there was what, bird cleric? Is there like an everything cleric? Spirits you control get +1/+0 whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard. Create a 3/2 red and white spirit creature token. Interesting. Maybe clerics are pretty common subtype. Huh. Back to 14, 3-2 in traditional historic ranked. Of course it's bronze ranked though. Back to 14? Like FF14? Essence Infusion. Put 2 1/1 counters on target creature against lifelink until end of turn. I'd say it's still a fair fight. Now my friend is about the size of your ego. I love it. I should probably get to 14 too. I'll think about playing mtga whenever. Okay. What are you working on in 14 right now? Are you still leveling classes or what? Are you working on relics yet? It is unless you're the healer and you're just vibing every time someone dies or you die yourself. The fact that the skeleton form of the control deck that I hate facing off against is still there. It's a frog! Birog Befuddler. Frog Wizard. I just thought of that one dungeon. Matoya's what? Matoya's Relic? When Birog Befuddler enters the battlefield, target creature and opponent controls gets -1/-0 until end of turn. Students who seek river herbs in Dorager quickly find themselves slightly damp and thoroughly surrounded. Chrono Trigger flashback. Relict. Yeah, that one. With all the cute froggos. Curate. Look at the top 2 cards of your library. Put any number of them into your graveyard and the rest back on top of the library in any order. And draw a card. Okay. I have 2 more of this one to open. Nice. This is an artifact. Lady Luck's Smile on Me. That was loud. At the beginning of your upkeep, choose target opponent. Until end of turn, that player can't cast spells. You may look at the top card of the library anytime. You may play the top card of their library, and you may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast spells this way. What? Another artifact. Leave no treasure behind. Whenever you discard a card, exile that card from your graveyard. Wait, you want to play a game right now, Oliver? Okay, hold on. Give me a second. I like the variety streams a lot. FF14 is cool, but streams like this are lots of fun too. I appreciate that feedback, Sally Vash. I think I might incorporate some more, Pokemon Unite and other stuff too. I'm still working out schedule and stuff, but yes, I think it's safe to say we do have more MTG streams in the future. As long as I don't get so pissed off and ragey about losing every game, maybe. Gain control target creature until end of turn. Untap that creature. It gains haste until... I think I have this already, right? If mana from a treasure... yeah. And I don't use treasures or artifacts yet. This is an artifact. Equipped creature gets +4/+0. Let me finish opening. 2 more to go. Did you guys see anything useful for me there that I missed? Fine. Welcome, Brightfire. How are you? This is an enchantment. Don't think so? Okay, whatever then. We'll pass. You may cast a spell with flash anytime you get okay. Okay. Ooh, Guardian of Faith. Look at that. It's another paladin. Vigilance and Flash. When Guardian of Faith enters the battlefield, any number of other target creatures you control phase out. Treat them and anything attached to them as though they don't exist until their controller's next turn. So treat them as if they're like, okay, like they're tapped. This costs us 3 and it's a 3/2. Can I use this? Yeah, I can always go back to them. I just like looking, like doing my first look as I'm opening the packs. And then keep in mind like what I'm interested in, and then I go back to like, they don't exist? Not tapped, just can't be targeted because of what Lloyd said. Human Monk. They can't be targeted, destroyed, or dealt damage. But that means that I can just directly attack my opponent's life points, right? As Dragon's Disciple enters the battlefield, you may reveal a dragon card from your hand. If you do, or if you control a dragon, Dragon's Disciple enters the battlefield with a 1/1 counter on it. Dragons you control have a ward. What's ward? Whenever a permanent with ward becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, counter it unless that player pays the ward cost. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, you can't attack with them either, unless they phase back in. Yeah, basically hexproof. Okay, it's fair hexproof. Okay. I don't think this is like a necessity for my... What the heck in the... Is this the dungeon? Is this what dungeon means? Go into the dungeon? What in the world? Whenever planar ally attacks, venture into the dungeon. Enter the first room of a dungeon. If already in a dungeon, advance to the next room instead. Oh, what in the world? There's 3 dungeons? There's 3 currently. What the heck? That seems fun. That seems so fun! So does that mean that I can currently use this card too then? In standard deck? They added dungeons in AFR because it's D&D themed. Yes? Maybe I will try this out later. The themes, dungeon seems so fun, what? Why does it sound like a big meme? What do you mean? Look at this! It's like RNG on RNG, I love it. I love it. Yuan-Ti Fangblade. Whenever Yuan-Ti Fangblade deals combat damage to a player, venture into the dungeon. It's another dungeon one. Hoarding Ogre. Whenever a Hoarding Ogre attacks, roll a d20. When an create a treasure. Okay, this is for treasure tokens, which gives me mana. When Earth Cult Elemental enters the battlefield, roll d20. Sacrifices a permanent. Each opponent sacrifices a permanent. Each opponent... That's wild. That's freaking wild. Holy crap. It's mostly value-based, but you won't build a deck around it. Yeah. Like, it seems fun, but it... Yeah, I can't see it working out super well with, like, as your main... Is a stupid cat and witch cauldron deck still a thing? What's that? I did just build an EDH dungeon deck, but I only venture to recur stuff because my commander has that effect. Okay. Wow. You see a pair of goblins. They're so ugly! Charge them. Creatures you control get 2/0 until end of turn. Befriend them. Create 2 1/1 red goblin creature tokens. I see. You see a pair of goblins. Could be useful with my deck. You see a pair of goblins. Gnome Artificer? Can't see this airship crashing in the near future. Sturdy as a rock. Yeah, we want cute decks. We want the cats. I would like my cat deck to be in this game. Sacrifice an artifact. Search your library for an artifact card. I don't use artifacts. He's great, but only in Commander Brawl. Okay. What is Brawl? Like, I still don't really understand the different formats, I guess. And I'm like really hesitant to do anything or try anything in here, at least since I don't, like, since I'm still so new and, you know, obviously don't know a lot of the mechanics and things like that. 60 card singleton built around a legendary creature. I'm playing Niz Reborn, a historic right now. Okay, wild card. Deadly Dispute. That's another treasure. Shocking Grasp. Goblin Javelineer. Haste. Whenever Goblin Javelineer becomes blocked, it deals 1 damage to target creature blocking it. Oh, that would work very well with what I have. Swarming Goblins. Brawl is like for playing jank mostly. Create 1/1 goblin creature, create 2 of those tokens, create the not a bad card if I can use it. Not bad. And then a wild card. Wow. Wow, I just spent 2 hours opening packs. Amazing. That was great. Also, I thought that they would have a reset time, but they don't. It's just 24 hours from when you last did your daily. I'm really sad about that. Look, 38 minutes until I can do my next daily. Current plays a lot of Commander, which is a 100 card variant of Brawl. Okay, 100 card variant of Brawl. Goodness. All right, we'll do a game. And then I gotta go grab some food and head out to meet Lava. Potentially look at some paper cards. I also play Commander, which is shortened to EDH. Oh, so EDH is Commander. Okay. I feel like I know less now than when we started. Ollie Bully, he's probably gonna bully me with his green deck. How much you wanna bet? Let's try red. I bet you anything, he just opened a bunch of packs. I bet you anything, he just worked on rebuilding his deck. And now he's gonna try to own me with his new cards. Don't bet on me this game. He's probably gonna win. I can make this work. I'll help you beat him. I saw like you can have pets, you can have like different avatars and stuff like that, but they all cost freaking gems, which is all money. Oh, it's still my turn, okay. I want to see what new cards he has. Oh, so that's okay. Yeah, I noticed that you can click on them to stop at phases or steps, but I wasn't really sure why I would need it. You would just use the shock right off the bat? Is that worth it? It is? I have 2. Hey, Hey, no stream sniping, Ollie. Always kill the Manticore because otherwise he won't be able to cast this turn. I see. Okay, I see. Gotcha. Yeah, I have not been doing that. I've been saving my shocks usually. I mean, I could still do that. Better late than never? Damn. Pay-to-win system, only thing I hate about the PC version prefer to collect the real cards. Yeah, so I was talking about the whole like pay-to-win thing earlier in Discord, and then T-Pain had brought up such a great point I totally forgot. It's the same thing in like real life. You have to pay to get the cards anyway. So either way, I guess technically pay to win. Attack with both and try to be blocks 4-2-1. Yeah, it. Hey KV, how's it going? My rate doesn't look like this. You should have saved it after block. It's pay to play, pay to win harder. In here, yes. In arena, yes. In real life, you gotta pay to start off anyway. Start your kids on magic so they can never afford drugs. I'll take it. Dude. Arena, you can play fully F2P, but it takes a lot of grind. Yeah. So that's why I was like thinking, is it worth it to get a battle pass? And I had asked Lava that, and he was like, it's worth it if you play often. But if not, then yeah, it's a lot of grinding. That's kind of why yesterday I sat here and just kept going, because I was like, oh, I need more cards, I need more cards. Give it to me. Yeah, Raid Bombardment is... Like, how do I not play red deck when like this? You just came from an anime convention? How was it? That sounds so fun. Pretty fun? That sounds amazing. Did you get any goodies? Did you buy anything from there? I feel like I would want to buy a bunch of stuff. I think just yesterday Elton was saying, like, I feel like if you go to anime convention or something like that, you'll just spend a ton of money. And I'm like, yeah. There used to be a standard deck that used a similar card. It was so annoying. Yeah, earlier this person like got rid of my Raid Bombardment, and then I had another. I just like pulled another one. It was amazing. I budgeted myself to max 150. Good. That's smart. That's smart. That's responsible. What a day. What a day, guys. Happy Sunday. Let's see. Okay, I gotta get ready to go hang out with Lava. So, thanks for dropping by and watching me unpack stuff, guys. This was great. I think on Tuesday's stream, I'm probably gonna just be doing mtga as well instead of FF14. And yeah, I'm probably just gonna try to like grind or something. Maybe I'll get the battle pass. Hope you play more maybe with Crim. I don't want to play with Crim. Won't he just like own me in like 3 rounds? 3 moves? We've actually been trying to get him to come up, but he's really busy this weekend, so we'll see. Yeah, it's a new addiction for real. I'm evil, I make kids rage quit. That gaming high, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I want to play Crim. He will just completely own me. Let's see who I want to raid into today. Maybe you can play Jank decks or something, or teach you. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. We were trying to see if he's free today, but I think I think he might be busy, so we'll see. We'll see. I think I'll just bring my paper decks just in case. Otherwise, I think Lava was gonna work on some, like, building decks, or teaching us to build decks on mtga, or something. Okay, let's raid into... Let's just go say hi to Boxy, guys. We're gonna raid Boxy. Here are my socials, guys. If you don't follow me already, here's my Discord if you guys would like to catch up with me there. At least I got someone to teach. I wish I could. Thanks for the stream, Pearl. Have fun watching. Thanks for dropping by, guys. This was like super random. I wasn't expecting to do this, but then T-Pain was like, save your packs for like, what was it? He's like, open your booster packs on stream. And I was like, I'm not waiting till Tuesday to open them. I want them now so I can see what I can use. So I was like, all right, I guess I'll just stream it now. Yeah, thanks for dropping by, guys. Here is the raid message if you guys would like to copy and paste it over. Otherwise, we're just gonna go say hi to Voxy real quick, and I gotta get ready to go see Lava. Thanks again, guys. This was fun. Bye. I'll drop my in-game name in Discord too, so you guys can check it out there. See you guys. Oh, thank you, Almighty Rex, and welcome. Welcome to the channel. I'll see you guys back on Tuesday. Yeah, this was fun. Have a good rest of your day, guys. Have a good day tomorrow, too. See you guys very soon. Peace.